It's me. It's your teacher. I'm here. And it's health time. So get out your health books and be ready to learn some more things about safety. So we are almost done with this unit. This is the second unit, unit 2. I know you don't need to know that, but the first unit was all about our health, and we learned about our bodies and health and how to take care of ourselves and all of that. This unit has been just about safety, and so we're going to have our test in here probably this week. It'll either be Thursday or Friday. I'm trying to decide what would be the best. Probably Friday, and it'll be open book. Just so that you are just confident taking it, because I just want to be able to next week with just shorter days, with half days. I want to just be able to go through that last section of manners with you, because manners are important. That's why we're learning health, safety, and manners. And so I was trying to get through the safety part so that we could get our test taken, our last test. And then I just want to, just read with you through those manners sections so that you are aware of some of those, so that we can finish, the book well, instead of, just leaving a whole section unit untouched. So we're going to work on those for next week. So the test will probably be Friday. But it'll be open book, okay? So just be aware of that. But we've been talking, like I said, in our second unit, this second grouping of things that we've been talking about is safety. So we talked about, how to be safe in public places, from parking lots to walking on the street, to playground safety, recreational safety when we're playing together. You had the quiz yesterday that talked about some street safety and recreational safety. We talked even about water safety and how to play safely in and around the water, being aware. That's our key word, being aware of things going on around us. We talked about safety with animals, how we have to be very careful when we're around animals, and we're not just touching things all the time, and because we're not sure of, is this dog friendly? It's not even on a leash. What if something happens? You just have to be very, very careful. So look back through all of those things of safety that we've been talking about and think that through. But we've been talking just yesterday and today about home safety. Okay, we talked about how to be safe at home, whether it's during a storm, when it's lightning, stay away from the windows, unplug small appliances, or unplug appliances, so that you're being very careful of that. If there's a tornado warning, we said, or a storm, that you are getting in a basement or get in a closet away from windows, cover yourself up with some, softer things or whatever. But then we also said we have to remember, God is in control. What time I'm afraid, I will trust in thee. So we don't need to stress and fret and fear, but it's important that we do know some safety measures. We talked about fire safety, how we don't ever play with fire, because it's dangerous. And if we do end up, accidentally catching our clothes on fire, the first thing you do is never, ever, ever run. Fire needs air in order to burn. If you take out the air, that fire can't continue to burn. Like I said, I would take my candles at school, and I would, light them, and then I would put the top back on. And when I put the top back on, the kids could see the flame just go out. Okay, before the flame went out, if I opened my cap back up and, it hit it just right without blowing the candle out, the fire would rise up again. But if I kept that air off of it, it just dwindled. So you want to keep the air off of it. That's why you stop, drop, and roll. Put your hands over your face, protecting your nose so that you're not breathing in those harmful fumes, all of that. If a firefighter comes, call out to them. Don't hide from them. Practice the safety plan of getting out of your house. There should be a fire safety plan of, just like we have fire drills at school. That's so that everybody's calm and knows exactly what to do. So if there was something that really happened, we're all like, I know what to do, because we've done it, we've practiced it several times. So that's what you need to do at home, so that you have that easy, safe, okay, this is where we're going to go, this is where we're going to stand, we're going to call the, it's a terrible thing to, have a house, on fire, but if you have a plan, it makes it so much easier to not be so stressed out, okay? So page 116, really quickly, we're going to go through the comprehension check and see how you did on that. So it's true or false, writing true or false in the blank. The most common cause of serious accidents at home is falls. And if you looked back, you would see right in the very beginning, the very first thing it says, the biggest cause of problems in the home is falls. It's because the most common cause of accidents. Number 2, if you know a storm is coming, plan indoor activities for the day. Obviously, that is also true. Lightning can strike 1 to 2 miles from the storm it is in. I hope you looked it up. That is false. What is it? Do you know? Because if you just put false, that's not enough. Remember, we need to know, why is it false? Because it should be 5 to 10 miles. Lightning can strike 5 to 10 miles from the storm is in. And why does that make a difference? Because we think, oh, that storm is over there. And until it gets, a mile away, I don't have to worry about it. No, if it's 10 miles away and you may not even, see that much evidences of it, that lightning can strike right here and it still be 10 miles away. So it's not 1 to 2, it's 5 to 10. So there's a big difference there. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a closet. That's not the safest place. I know I said we need to be in a closet, but that's only if we don't have what? A basement. The basement is the safest place to be. If you don't have one though, the closet is the next, but basement is the safest place to be. So if you have a basement, go down into the basement first. If you don't, that's when you go and hide in a closet, okay? Number 5, designate a special place to meet inside your home during a fire. You better have put false on that. That's why you got to read carefully. If you put true, you're not meeting inside, because that would be foolish. Okay, the fire's going on all around us, but everybody's here, right? Okay, now we can all leave well, I think we're surrounded by fire. Oops. No, you're not going to meet inside. You're going to find a place to meet outside. 6, never go back into a burning building. That is so true. 7, a lifeguard helps in case of fire. Obviously, no. That's why read the question carefully. A firefighter, not a lifeguard. A lifeguard helps for people who are drowning, not for that. If your clothes catch fire, you should stop, drop, and be still. No, you don't want to just be still. You want to roll, because rolling is killing the air from, hitting that. If you're just still, air is hitting it and it's just going to keep burning. So it's stop, drop, and roll, because the rolling effect is what helps to put the fire out, okay? And then if you can wrap yourself in a blanket or something like that, we said that's even better. All right, so internet safety, page 117. Electronic devices can be fun and useful tools. Well, yeah, that's what we've been using for the past months. But isn't it a great thing? I don't know what I would do without being able to have the opportunity to reach you on an electronic device and be able to share this with you from my electronic device. It's crazy. So at least I can be with you and try to work with you through some of these things, and you're sending me your work through electronic devices. They are definitely useful tools. I don't know what I'm going to do a couple weeks from now when I don't have this to do, and I'll just be sitting around twiddling my thumbs, missing you all. But that's not going to be very fun at all. I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, so they can be very fun and useful tools, but they can also be dangerous when used incorrectly. You have to be careful and ask the Lord to guide your heart and guide your mind, to guard your heart and guard your mind, to use them correctly. Whenever you are on the computer, smartphone, or tablet, stay near an adult so that they can help you if needed. When using the internet, never, ever, ever give out personal information such as your phone number, your address, your age. People don't need to know that, okay? And even as adults, we are very careful about where we give certain information to. And there are warnings that tell even us, we adults, that, make sure that you are careful. Do you trust this person, this, website? Do you trust that? If you don't know certain things or certain places or certain people, do not give out that information online. It is very risky to do that. Somebody could say that they're, a friend or whatever, but you can't trust that. And you have to understand and realize too that you tell somebody, oh, I'm 8, I'm 9, and then that makes them go, oh yeah, I could be on there and say, I'm 8, I'm 9, let's be friends. Well, that's a little creepy, and that's not, it's not really a smart thing. But you're not thinking somebody on the other end could be somebody completely that I don't even have a clue. I don't know if they're really 8 or 9. They could be 89 for all I know. Okay. So you just have to be very careful and cautious. Okay. Not trying to scare you, but you need to be careful. This will help to keep you safe if you just think, no, somebody says, how old are you? Where do you live? Whatever. None of your business. That's all you have to say. It's none of their business. If you see something that makes you uncomfortable at all, then you need to tell an adult immediately. Don't let it go. Tell an adult immediately. Gun safety. Even though you see guns on television and in games, you should never, never, never play with one. If you find a firearm, follow these 4 safety steps. Caution, gun safety. First of all, do not touch. So number 1, stop what you are doing. 2, do not touch the gun. 3, leave the area. And 4, tell an adult. Okay, so let's say them together. Read them with me. Okay, ready? 1, stop what you are doing. 2, do not touch the gun. 3, leave the area. 4, tell an adult. Okay, so stop what you're doing, don't touch the gun, leave the area, and tell an adult if you see a gun, just to keep yourself and others safe. Home security. Does your home have a security system? If you are at home by yourself, do you know how to use it? That's very important, especially as you're getting older and maybe your parents decide to keep you, let you stay home for, a little bit while they might go out to go shopping or something like that. If you are at home by yourself, do you know how to use it? Keep your home secure by locking all the doors and windows and setting the security alarm. Never open the door to strangers, even if they are delivering a package. Somebody comes up and they're like, hey, I got something for you. Never open the door. You can say, leave it there or take it back until my parent, or don't tell them your parents aren't home, but, take it back. I didn't order anything or whatever. But just, don't open the door. If you hear or see something that is concerning to you, call a trusted adult or 911 immediately. Okay. There's no need to freak out, but do just a simple call. And if you've got the doors and the windows locked, and you know how to use the security system, you don't have to be afraid, because those things will help you as well. What will you do? Knowing how to keep yourself safe is important, but you must put it into practice the good safety habits you have learned. Remember that the key to being safe is being aware. Okay, you can see things coming at you or ready to hit you or whatever. When you are aware, that's the key. When you think about the safety of yourself and others, you will be more aware of your surroundings. You will be ready to react properly to difficult situations. When an emergency occurs, you will be able to stay calm and follow the safety steps that you have learned. Remember that God will help and strengthen you when you feel afraid. He is always ready to give you exactly what you need in any situation. Isaiah 41:10 says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. And even if scary things happen, we know that we can always trust in God. He has told us that he is always with us if we are his children. Goes right along with our Bible verse that we've been learning, Hebrews 13:5-6. For he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Okay, the Lord is my helper. How many times do we see those verses in the Bible where the Lord says, fear not, I'm with thee, I'm helping you, I'm here for you, I'm with you, I'm near. That's a beautiful blessing that we can know. So think that through and let that saturate your soul so that you cannot live in fear. There's no need to live in fear when we have the Lord taking care of each situation. All right, so page 119 at the bottom is your comprehension check. Work on that. You don't have to send it to me or show it to me. I will go over it with you tomorrow in the next video. So think carefully as you're answering those, and they're good things to remember. And then remember, our test will probably be Friday. If it is Thursday, I don't know. I'll let you know, obviously, tomorrow. But I'm thinking Friday just so you'll have another day to kind of prepare yourself. But yeah, that's, oh no, because today is Wednesday. Sorry, my mind. All right, so yeah, it'll probably be Friday because I don't want to just give it to you tomorrow. So yeah, that's important. Okay, anyway, so open book health test on Friday. I know you already have your history test on Friday, but I'm trying to keep it so that we're getting the things done that we need to without bringing too much into next week. So that's my goal, my mindset. So bear with me as I try to figure this out so we can just finish the year strong. All right, hang in there, and I will see you in our next video. Love you. See you. Bye.